everyone. Let us take a look at the expectations for tomorrow. Again, tomorrow we have PPI data again at morning at 8:30. So the rule remains the same. Stay nimble, keep your position sizes small because it is highly possible again tomorrow that there will be abrupt drops, there will be abrupt bull runs, and there will be traps on each side of the market, and the market will move abruptly. So whenever you see that the market has the market is not going in your direction, take the stop loss, and you can re-enter the trade at any time later, right? So let us start looking at the monthly chart. The CPI bar today got to the 5707 area, and that was the measured move, and we got it to the tick. Once we got that to the tick, the bull started taking profit. After the news bar, we did not have a single follow-through bar to support that move, right? And we came down 60 points after that. But still, if you're looking at the monthly chart, it is just a pullback. We are still above this wedge line. This wedge line is somewhere at 5561. That is a lot below. We will cross that bridge when it comes. So at this point of time, there is nothing bearish in the monthly chart. It can easily go back up there, and that is what I'm thinking may happen. Retest it again, because I don't think the bulls are going to give up so easily here. 160 point drop day does not mean anything, and there is still a chance that we may keep going up higher. If you remember, yesterday we had close to a 60 point rise. Today we had a 70 point drop. So it's a big up, big down. So it's in a state of confusion right now. And what does that give rise to? It gives rise to a trading range. And that is what I am expecting is going to happen in the subsequent few days. Maybe we will create a trading range here. And then when finally the FOMC reports come out, that is when the market will actually take the direction where it wants to go. Maybe it will go up to 6,000. Maybe it will come down to 5,500. That still remains to be seen. But my opinion is, before the elections, even if we get 2-3 days of red bars, it is not going to dampen the bullish mood that we have in the market. Now let us look at the weekly chart. We broke above the wedge line and failed the wedge line and came back down. But see, it is again just one candle. It is still bullish. The week has not yet ended, so we cannot conclude anything based on this. There is still a chance that we can close the week strong, and next week again we keep on going higher. But we need to keep an eye on this line, which is the 5621 line, which is the close of last week. So if we come down below that, or if we hold that line, maybe we will bounce back up again. Or if we come down below that, we can get to the lower levels around 5600 or below. Let us take a look at the daily chart right now. So if we see, we have an outside down bar, but we could not close below the close of the previous day, or we could not close below the low of the previous day. And we know that 5630 is a very strong support area. So as long as that does not break down, we are not going to get any move towards the downside. However, things to be noticed. Number one, we are below the 50% line of this channel. We can go back up here today to the 5670 level and get rejected again. So 5670 is a level where I'll keep my eyes wide open to see what is happening there. And if I see any sign of reversal, I will come out of my long trades if I am in a long trade at that point of time. However, if 5630 breaks down, we will see that whether we are able to come down to the bottom of this channel, which is at 5616.5. That will be another area of contention for me, and I'll try to see if price is reversing from there. If it does not, then we can get to lower levels. We can get to this double top area at 5597. We will talk about all those things when we look at the lower time frame charts. But as of now, if you're looking at the daily chart, yes, there has been a big red bar, but that does not mean that the bulls do not want to go up or cannot go up. This red bar happened because the monthly bulls took profit, but the rest of the market, based on the PPI data tomorrow, how it comes out and how we react to it, we will have to see that where the market goes up and ends and starts at 9:30 in the morning, and then based on the plan that we have, we will trade accordingly. Now looking at the 4-hour chart, if you see here, we broke out of this channel top, we went to the 50% of the next channel, and then we dumped back down here, right? However, we do have a double bottom here on the 4-hour chart, which may hold. We will have to see that. 30 did not break down today, so that is a good sign for the bulls. However, if the market wants to do a measured move of this, we can very well come down to 5570. But if you remember, we took so much time to get the previous 4-hour measured move at 5507. We do not know how much time this will take, right? So it is highly possible that the market goes up here. If it goes up to the top, 5677 is another area where I will keep my eyes open, because there can be a reversal that can happen from here. A reversal is also possible if we are getting rejected from this channel line right now, and then we will see whether we want to come down, break the midpoint of this, and keep going down. Also, if the market starts to go down from here itself, we will see that there will be a strong move down below this 50% line, and then we will have to take our trade based on the conditions that are present at that point of time. That will define that whether we are trying to go down or we keep going up. But the measured move target for this stays at the 5569 level. I would also pay attention to the 50% of this whole move, which is at 68.75. So around the 70 area again, like we were seeing on the daily chart. So the 68 to 70 area may also work as a very good area of resistance, especially given the fact this was a support area which may now turn into resistance. Let us now take a look at the 1 hour chart. So if we see something here, I am seeing a bear flag getting created. So there is a big chance that we may break down 5530 and come down. If you see that we are creating kind of a triangle here, which is a triangle bear flag at this point, but breaking down of that 5530 line is very important. If we come down below the 5530 line and then go and stop above the 5537 again, I would consider that as a sign of a false breakout, and the market will try to go to the levels above again. If you are trying to look for support and resistance areas on the hourly chart, I would say this area will be a very good area of resistance, which is the 5564 to the 5556 area. This is a very wide area, I understand, but we will look how it breaks down on the 5-minute chart. And then if we break above this, then we can very well come to the 5677 area, which again is matching with an analysis of the higher time frames. Again, if you are looking at the hourly chart and we do a conservative estimate of the drop, again we see that it is showing me the 5569 line, which is again in accordance with the 4-hour chart. So if we start breaking down the levels, we may actually come and see this 5569, 5570, but I do not know when that will happen, right? But if the lower highs keeps on getting rejected, then there is a big chance that we will keep coming down. The first level that I would want to see is the crossover of the 50 area, which is the last lower high that we have today, and then we will see how far the market can move. Now let us see what the 5-minute chart has for us. So these are the different levels that we have on the fib level. These were the different TRs that we defined. So each of the 3 lines is forming a TR here, right? Now if we see, we went above the top of this TR, which is at 5688. We went up to 5707, but on the RTA chart we got rejected right there. We trapped the bulls here and we came down, and we are in the almost at the bottom of the second TR, right, from the bottom. Now, if 5630 breaks down, there is a high possibility that we will get down to 5628, and below that, we may actually bounce from here. If you remember, last time we came down to 5628, we immediately bounced above 5630 and kept on going. However, below 5627, we can actually target this 5615 line. We also saw on a higher time frame that the 5616.5 area is a target. This is in accordance with that. And then once it breaks down, we will see if we come down to the 5606, breaking that, will get to 5202 and subsequently to the levels below. So if we talk about the support and resistance areas on the RTA chart, I see that this will be one of the resistance areas at the top, after which we will have resistance at this line, which is at 5576. If you remember, 5576 was an important line today that we wanted to break down. It got retested and we kept on coming down further. After that, this will be the next breakout area that we have, which is at 5565. So we dropped from 95 to 65, and then we continued another 30 points. So we will have to see if price comes up there, what does it do after that. And after 5565 is taken out, the 5554 will be the next area of interest. And of course, we have the 5550 line or the 49.75 line, which can also act as an area of resistance while we are trying to go up. Now, and below, if we break this down, 5628, we may again come down to this 5615 level and then farther below. And if I need to mark the resistances that we have at the bottom, this will be a very good area of support. If you see, it was resistance and then it turned into support, and it still can work as a support. If we break that down again at 5603, we have a double top breakout. We may actually come and visit that, and then we will see if we are holding that or not. Below that area, this will be another balance zone that we have, the 5590 to 83 area. So this will again be the 5588 to 84 support, below which we can get down to the 72 or the 73 line, and then we will see whether we are breaking down to the 67 to the 56 and then to the 42 area. So that is all I have for now. I will see you guys again tomorrow morning at 8:45 a.m. EST for the pre-market plan. We will see how the PPI data comes out. We will see how the market has reacted to that, and based on that we will make our plan and follow the plan accordingly for the rest of the day. If you want to join that call, the link to the Google Meet is given in the description below. You will also find the link to our Facebook page as well as the free Discord server. You are very welcome to join there. And as always, please like, share and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. Have a very great night, everyone. Bye.